Well, hello, my little Plants vs. Zombies friends. So, level 4 here, we're gonna get all 3 stars today. Sorry if I sounded really weird when I just started off there. I just got done drinking pop and now I'm drooling because it was so frickin' delicious. Uh-oh, mold colonies, and we can't lose any lawnmowers. Actually, the mold colony ones aren't that ridiculously hard. Unless there's a billion graves in the way, then it gets a little bit on the difficult side. But overall, I think we shouldn't have too hard of a time today. So, of course, cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Boomerangs are good for the camel zombies, so we're actually going to use the boomerangs a little bit more often on those guys. Also, we got to get some sunflowers, so we'll get those two. Potato mine to start, and this is probably going to be a reasonably long day, so let's go with some watermelons as well. It'll be good for grouped zombies. So we're going to have to really push hard up here with killing the graves really fast and also killing the zombies as fast as possible, because those last two columns is going to make it difficult because we have to get a lot of sun too. We have to get at least 2 sunflowers, then spam some double sunflowers up in here, and at least 1 row is going to be done with sunflowers. Hopefully 2 rows with sunflowers as well. Or maybe what I might do is even put a blocker row of sunflowers in the very front, maybe like 2 columns in front of what I have and a pea shooter thing in between. And what that'll allow me to do is allow me to save my attack towers, and if something gets killed, it's going to be a sunflower, which who cares about sunflowers in mid to late game? You know, it's not quite as important if you lose a sunflower. So here we go, we got a potato mine up here. We have to kill that guy first with a potato mine, of course. And then another double sunflower. And now there's 2 guys coming down that same exact wave, so we're going to have to freeze the second one, freeze this guy, and do another potato mine on him. I know it seems kind of weird to do that, but that's what we have to do, guys. Indeed. And I'm really hoping that we can get that potato mine. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Screw it, guys. We're going to do what I said we're going to do. We're going to get a repeater up here, and that's going to cause a slight problem because the grave. We'll still be able to kill the zombie. Maybe he'll get a nibble on me, and if he gets a nibble on me, no, not fun, but we can still make it happen. So here we go. I'm actually going to get... There you go. The zombie did die. I don't even think he got a nibble on me. Maybe, but I don't think so. So I get a double sunflower. I'm actually going to have to freeze this guy and get a repeater there really freaking quick. But we will be able to get him up, and I don't think he'll even get a nibble on me. He won't even get a nibble. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Really? Already? A conehead zombie? That's why you need the insta-kills, guys. You need the insta-kills for those guys. Like, we're going to need to get a potato mine here. Level is actually reasonably difficult so far, I'm not going to lie. I've been using a lot of potato mines and stuff, and I usually don't like to use this many potato mines to start. I usually like going with, you know, maybe 3 repeaters by now, hopefully 4. But I am going to get plant food from this guy, so that's going to be awesome. I got some solid plant food right there. I can also get another double sunflower really quick, and then start spamming repeaters. I think that's enough double sunflowers for now. And there's a camel zombie, so I'm actually going to have to get one of these guys really quick. A boomerang, and the boomerang's going to actually help me kill those guys really easily. Kind of makes a weird noise, though, as well. And, okay, 1 more double sunflower, we'll put him right there. Then we'll get a repeater up on the top there. And there's a conehead zombie coming down the middle again, so we're going to actually potato mine him. And I know I have nothing down the middle as well. That's okay, nothing down the middle so far. We'll get a repeater up in just a few seconds here. Also, I can freeze that conehead zombie if he's going to eat my potato mine, which I don't think he will. Oh, he did not. He did not eat my potato mine. And more double sunflowers, yay. And now I have more than enough sun for today. So let's just chill with what I have right now. I got a bunch of plant food, got a bunch of sun, got a bunch of plants. No big deal at all. I'm also going to have to freeze this guy right in front of this thingamabob so he cannot eat my double sunflower. Fan-freaking-tastic. We should be able to kill him in time as well. And then also... start spamming things. We're going to start spamming, I think boomerangs is probably my best bet. Spam boomerangs right there. And I really hope that he's going to kill him before he eats my double sunflower. We should be able to. His arm's already gone. And 1 more hit. Bam! Popped his head right off. And I think I've repeated this quite a few times, but I think I should just mention it just in case you guys are... Oh, a key. I should mention this just in case. Boomerangs have more attack power than a pea shooter, but they're not as... specific of an attack power. For example, pea shooters can kill 1 zombie faster, but boomerangs can kill multiple zombies faster. Hopefully that makes sense. That's why I usually pick pea shooters to start off with, and then later on I pick something else. So I'm actually going to block this guy off really quick with my sunflower, and then also I'm actually going to get another repeater on that round right there. Be able to kill those guys nice and quick. Nice and quick. kill everybody really easily. And spamming time, repeaters, boomerangs, all that Chang, all the Changs, all the Chings, all the shooters, all that. And I'm just gonna move my finger all over the place and absorb all the sun. Easiest cake. And that's gonna be the final wave. We have 4 things of plant food, so it shouldn't be. Oh, another gem. I'm getting tons of gems today. Just get another boomerang because those are good for late game, like I was telling you guys. And it's plant food time. So since I have 5 things of plant food, I'm just going to use 1 on this guy, 1 on this guy, 1 on the camel peoples. Oh, I'm going to get 5, so let's just use it on every single one. And another key, too. Yeah, boy. Actually, was not that hard of a level at all. Took care of it. Except for whatever reason, these guys didn't die. Did I not use plant food on that one? I thought I did. 1 star down, and the mold colonies are moving. I never saw them dance before like that. Oh, do they have faces? I don't think I ever noticed that before. Wow. Oakley dokley. I wonder what the next one's going to be. Probably reasonably difficult, but it couldn't be that bad. Don't lose more than 2 plants. Spend no than... Oh, one of these guys already? That's tough. Okay. So it's basically how we did it in the last episode. If you guys watched the last episode, the 3rd star, all we had to do was we had to get 3 sunflowers, a couple repeaters, and that was pretty much it. But instead of going repeaters today, I'm actually going to go with these guys. It'll make it a little bit easier on me. Just regular pea shooters. Repeaters to regular pea shooters does not matter. No difference at all. Also, since I cannot lose more than 2 plants, the potato mines are not going to be very helpful, but this guy can be a little bit more on the helpful side. Also walnuts, and then other random people, not quite as important, but of course I can get them if I need, and all that stuff pretty much doesn't even matter. So we're only going to get 3 sunflowers, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy to only get 3 sunflowers, but that's all we need. It is indeed all we need. There's more graves this time than there was in the last game, though, so that's why it's going to be slightly more difficult, but still not a big deal. 2 sunflowers. I'd really like to get 3 sunflowers and then get a quick pea shooter up, if at all possible. And there we go. We are going to be able to do that. We're going to get 3 sunflowers, and then the next one's going to be a quick pea shooter, and yep, not too bad. Not on the tombstone that's the closest to us. That would have been the hardest part if it was one of these tombstones right over here. And we have enough for a pea shooter already. Look at that. And we're just going to slowly get sun. That's probably going to be the biggest problem for us. We're just going to slowly get sun. And by the time the end of the game rolls around, it won't be a big problem. It won't be a big problem. We'll be able to spend it all pretty easily. So look at that. We're going to get 1 more pea shooter right there. Also, you got to plant stuff as far back as possible. Plant it closest to the back end. Because you're only going to be able to buy, like, what, 10 pea shooters altogether? 10 pea shooters, that's it. And because I'm getting monies already, I'm actually going to start destroying that gravestone right there. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. And to be honest, the pea shooter on the 2nd row there's actually going to be having a reasonably hard time versus that 1 zombie right there. Because by the time he gets past that tombstone, it's going to take a little while to beat him. Because if you guys know anything about this game, 10 peas kills a zombie. I believe it's 20 peas kills Conehead zombie, and then something like 40 peas kills Buckethead zombie. I know for sure 10 peas kills one of these regular zombies, and then the rest of them, I'm not really sure. I'd really like to count. I think it'd be cool to count. And then we got 1 in each row. Got 1 in each row now, and now we can just keep packing up our defense just a little bit better. So we're actually going to need 1 more versus this Conehead zombie. 1 pea shooter cannot take out a Conehead zombie by himself, which is indeed sad, but it's true. So there we go. We are going to be able to take him down now with 2 pea shooters. He can take him down quite a bit, but not all the way. And there's actually a camel zombie right there, which is not good for me. I can take him down with my pea shooters, but it's gonna be a tight game, guys. It's gonna be indeed very tight. I might have to walnut me up just a little bit, but in fact, I might not even use the walnuts today. I might just go with like an extra pea shooter or something. Yeah, those camels are actually gonna be reasonably difficult to kill. Oh man, oh man. I think I'm just gonna go with an extra pea shooter right up there. Let's get 3. It's not gonna be a big deal. Oh, he just absorbed some of my sun. Screw you. Oh, I got it back. Sweet. We'll go 3 right there. I still have 450 left. Awesome sauce. So yeah, the pea shooters are actually making it a lot easier than I was using the repeaters in the last episode. You guys have probably noticed that by now. That was probably a bad idea on my part. I didn't even realize it at the time either. But I'm learning. I'm learning from my mistakes, guys. The Conehead zombie better freaking die. I'm gonna walnut him. I am. I'm going to walnut them. I got 300 sun left, so that's going to be another, like, 3 pea shooters or so. And we're, like, 75% done. So I'm actually going to pea shooter one of those camel zombie areas. One more, so I have 6 pea shooters on the very bottom there. I also am kind of weak on my second row, so I have to get at least one more pea shooter there, and then I'm just going to stick with walnuts for the last 2 for just-in-case purposes. At least that's the plan. No more sun for me unless building walnuts. 2 walnuts at that. But also, guess what I have? I have 2 sets of plant food, 3 sets of plant food. Sweet, sweet action right there. I did not lose any plants yet, so I can lose a chili bean or something like that if at all required. Don't think it's going to be required, but just in case. And look at that, another camel zombie's coming down the bottom there. It's perfect for me. Camel zombies. Oh, no, you got nothing on me. You just think you're going to hump me all day? Nuh-uh. You guys ever see that commercial with the camel that says, "Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?" I think that's actually a reasonable commercial. I don't know. I used to think it was pretty funny, but it got old really fast. I think the first time I saw it, it was funny, and then after that, I was just kind of like, not quite as cool. So I have 4 sets of plant food, and oftentimes on the last wave, you actually get an extra thing of plant food. So I'll have 5 things of plant food. I can just use 1 on each row. Easy enough, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Boop. Dead. So there we go. We're actually going to use these guys nice and quick. We're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. Get our last thing of plant food, and 5, and that should be the end. Look at that. That's how you save up your plant food and just rape the last wave. Oh, no. There's still more coming out. But we pretty much raped the last wave, I think. Maybe I used them a little bit too early. But that's okay. I mean, those pea shooters, they're not like they kill everything. They just damage probably like 2.5 zombies worth of peas. So, I mean, that is a lot. It definitely helps out, but it's not absolute death. Especially if you have a couple buckhead zombies or buckhead and a conehead or something like that. Or a sarcophagus guy. Those guys are really strong. Alrighty, next star. We're already about 12 minutes in. This one's going to be like a 20-minute video, maybe. Whalesers. Oh, I hate these. Produce at least 3,500 sun. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. Don't lose any lawnmowers. So that's okay for me, because I can use a lot of insta-kills on things. So I'm actually going to use a lot of insta-kills. I'm going to use the bean. I'm going to use the potato mine. I'm going to use ice towers. This, and this. Those are my insta-kill guys. And then this guy is going to be pretty good. This guy's going to be for my late game. And then sunflower, double sunflower. I think that's what we're going to have to deal with today. Walnuts and stuff? Nah, we don't need walnuts. I think that's all we're going to need. If we have to redo this one, hey, I'm sorry, guys. I seem to be really bad at these flower ones, especially when they're 5 columns up, or at least 4 columns up. By the way, I consider this a column, and this a row. That's what I usually think of it as. You guys don't have to if you don't want to. And there's one more sunflower. So first things first, you gotta freeze that guy. You gotta freeze the first zombie that comes out for show. Ready? Freeze this guy. There we go. Gotta get a sunflower up. And we're gonna have to use an insta-kill for sure, because look at that. Look at the wave he's coming on. The one with the frickin' grave right there. So as far as insta-kill goes, I'm going to have to definitely use the potato mine, so we're going to get that guy up nice and quick. I need to make sure to get at least one more sunflower up. And I think I'm actually just going to stick with regular sunflowers for a little while, because I'm going to have so much room in the back here. It doesn't matter if you get sunflowers or double sunflowers. I have so much room. No big deal whatsoever. Especially I can start spamming sunflowers and double sunflowers and probably get like three rows easily. So we're going to freeze this guy as well and do the exact same thing with a potato mine, because that's the cheapest way to kill them. Cheapest way to kill them is potato mine, so I'm going, I know it seems weird that I'm like, oh, it's the cheapest way by far. It's not really that much by far, but it's just that little bit, and that little bit counts. It adds up, guys. Another sunflower and double sunflower, and that potato mine's barely going to pop up, but it is going to pop up. Watch it happen. It's going to be awesome. And now there's a bunch of guys coming out here, so we're actually going to insta-kill this guy, freeze this guy, and get one more potato mine. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to get a repeater right now. Yeah, let's get a repeater right there. And also, I'm actually going to pause that guy right in front. Get one of these guys up. I know I have to use a lot of insta-kills today, but that's what you got to do, guys. I'm also going to use a sunflower as a blocker tower. It's going to be unbelievably awesome, but it's going to happen. And we'll be able to kill that guy just in time, but it's going to be perfect. Look at that. Look at that sweet action right there. Now I need to start getting my repeaters and everything up really nice and quick. The levels that I don't know. Okay, there's a camel head. Camel head? It's a camel zombie. Means we're gonna have to use some sunflowers up there. I'm gonna actually I'll get a 3-peater as well. Why the frick not? Get a 3-peater. That means I have awesome-tastic defense right on the 2nd and 4th column right there, but I still don't have the best defense ever on the other columns. So yeah, for sure I'm gonna have to freeze one of these guys. Can you not use it on the middle of zombies, I guess? Can only use them in the front. Oh, I froze the entire one though, that's good. And I'll insta-kill this guy as well. Oh man, he's stealing my sun. Hate when they steal my sun. You notice the camel zombies are actually extremely slow. Also, feel free to use the sunflowers as blocker towers. They're actually really freaking cheap if you guys haven't noticed. Slowly taking these guys down. I already have a really solid defense. It's because I have so much freaking sun that I can spend it all as I need it. And more plant food! Just get a bunch of repeaters, guys. 3-peaters, repeaters, doesn't really matter. Give you about the same amount. I also have a bunch of sun if you guys haven't noticed. I have already like 2,500 sun, and I will get 3,000 really, really easily. Spam it, spam it, spam it. Look at all that sun I'm getting. Oh yeah, I can spam repeaters and 3-peaters both at the same freaking time. That's how awesome this is. Also, my defense on the very bottom there is still not fantastic. Gotta get that up just a little bit better. In fact, I'm actually just going to be safe right now. I'm gonna be safe. Rather be safe than sorry, right guys? Now that I have all those plants right in the middle, all those pea shooters, even in front of the flowers, it shouldn't be a big deal at all. But also you're realizing that my middle actually is the weakest point of my defense, even though I have 3-peaters there. It sounds weird, but it actually is by far the weakest point because each pea shooter only shoots 1 pea down the center right there. But also it's the strongest for plant food, so that helps out of course. And the rest of the sun's not going to be too necessary at all. And now I finally have a reasonable defense. Got 2 3-peaters on 2nd and 4th column, and a bunch in the 3rd column as well, center column. And we'll just do an insta-kill on these guys really quick on the tornado zombies, which of course do cause quite a few problems. Lots and lots of plant food, easy kills for us. I hope no sarcophagus zombies or anything come today. I don't think they are. I did not see any in the beginning, but I have been fooled before. And we won! Is that star number 2? 3. That's star number 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy! Day number 4, 3 stars, no big deal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies action. If you like this, please press like. I definitely appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.